Okay, so hello guys, how are you? So basically, in this video, we are going to see that how we can combine and merging of multiple data set using pandas. Okay, so basically, if we talk about first of all, if we talk about how we can merge and what is the things it is, so basically we can say that merging and combining data set is a fundamental task in data analysis where pandas provide several methods to accomplish this efficient. Okay, including we can use a multiples method to combine a multiples data set. Okay, we can merge a multiples data set using pandas. Okay, basically, basic. So first one is we can easily use concat function in a pandas, which is used to combine a two data set. Okay. Basically, we can use a concat function of pandas. By the help of concat function, we can easily combine a two data set. Second word, which is used for merging a data set. Okay. Concat is what do you mean by concat, guys? Concat is nothing but when we want to add two data set, that time we are going to use concat. Okay. Basically, it is used to merging a data set based on access file. You want to add a multiples data set, x-axis, or we can say that row wise or a column wise. How you can add it? So basically, by the help of concat, if you want to add column wise or row wise, you can easily add it. Okay. The second one, which is a merge. Okay, this is basically used also for merging or combining a two data set. Okay. And in a merging, what we are going to do, basically in a merging function in of a pandas, what we are going to do, we are going to add or combine or merging a two data set by the help of primary key or a foreign key. We can say that. Okay. Where one data set has a some unique column, another data set has some unique column, and based on same unique column, we are going to merge both data set. Okay. Something like we can say that like a joins, inner joins, outer joins, like this. Okay. Then inside of pandas, there is a third one function, or we can say that a type. By the help of that, we can easily combine or merge a multiple data set, which one is nothing but a joins. Okay. By the help of join, we can easily merge or combine a multiple data set. Then the fourth one, but not a list. Okay, which is nothing but a append. Append function, you can also use a append function to merge two data set to make a one data set. Okay, we will see how this all four, basically four function you can use to merge a multiple data set. Okay, for this, what you have to do, first you have to import a pandas. Okay, because we are talking about this all four types which we are going to use to merge or combine a data set in a pandas. So basically, if we are talking about a pandas or by the help of pandas, if we want to merge a data set, so for that we need a pandas. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you can easily write import pandas. Okay, so basically here we are importing, or in a simple way we can say that we are calling a pandas here. Okay, so basically here we are importing a pandas and we are giving a alias. Okay, as is basically used for alias name, like a nickname. Same like this, what we are going to do, we are going to import a pandas, we are importing a pandas, and we are giving a nickname or a alias name, which is nothing but a PD. So basically, we will call pandas as PD and pandas will come. Okay. If you want to run the cell, you can easily shift enter and pandas is imported. Okay. Once you import a data set, so let's move to the this all function, how this all for function is working to combine a multiples data set in a pandas, we will see. First one is nothing but a concat. Okay. We will see how we can use a concat to merge the multiples data set. Okay. Now, what is a concat? So concat is useful when we have multiple data frame with the same or similar column. Okay. We can stack them either row wise, which is nothing but a axis equal to 0. Okay. Or column wise, which is nothing but a axis equal to 1. That's it. Now, let's see what we are going to do. Here, if we want to merge a two data set, what we need? Basically, first we need a two data set, right? So what I'm going to do, by the help of pandas, I'm creating a two data set. First, here I'm writing a PD, means I'm enter into a pandas, or we can say that I'm calling here a pandas dot data frame. Basically, data frame is a function which is used to create a data set. We can easily say that. Okay. PD dot data frame inside parenthesis. What you have to do here? I'm going to give a data set in a form of dictionary. Okay. In a form of dictionary. So basically here I am giving a curly bracket. Inside curly bracket, ID is nothing but a key, and 1, 2, 3 in a form of list, I'm giving a value of a key. Okay. Second one, this is a name. It is nothing but a key, and ABC in a form of list, it is nothing but a value of name. Okay. Then I'm giving a third one, which is a score. Then I'm giving a 85, 90, 88 in a form of list, which is nothing but a value of a score in a form of dictionary. Okay. And and whatever basically I'm going to get a data set which I'm going to store into a variable which is nothing but a df1. Okay. Means whatever data set here we are creating, that data set is basically we are going to store into a variable df1. Okay. Then the second one, again, I'm writing a pd.data frame, or inside parenthesis, again, I'm creating a three variable, or we can say that I'm creating a dictionary where I have a key and value here. Okay. Where again, the ID is nothing but a key, and in a collection of list, I have a 4, 5, 6. And then again, name is nothing but a key, and DEF is nothing but a value of name. Then again, score is nothing but a key, and 75, 80, 78 in a form of list is nothing but a value of name. Okay. So whatever here data set again I'm creating, okay, whatever the output of this code we are getting, okay, that output or that data frame I'm going to store into a variable df2. That's it. Okay. Then what I'm going to do? So here I'm going to use a concat function. Once you have created a two data set, like here I have created, let me show you. Here, if I show you df1, so this is nothing but our first data set, right? If I show you df2, this is nothing but our second data set, right? Here in a df1, I have a ID 1, 2, 3, name ABC, and a score 85, 90, 88. If I show you in a df2, so here I have a ID 4, 5, 6, name DEF, and a score 75, 80, and 70. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, I have to merge this both data set and make it one data set, right? So for that, what I have to do, I have to write, or I have to call a concat function of pandas. So easily you can write pd dot concat function. Okay. Inside that, we have a two data set, right? So what you have to do, you have to give this both data set in a form of list. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this both data set in a form of list. So I'm writing df1, comma df2. Once you provide it, in a concat function, then what do you have to do? I have to give that how you can or how you want to merge or concat this data set. So for that, what you have to do? You have to give a comma, then access. Access equal to 1 or 0. If you want to merge or concat this both data set df1 and df2 in a column wise, so you have to give a 1. If I show you, so you will get a data set something like this. This is the first 3 column, then this is the first 3 column, right? But based on our data set, it's not look like. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make it as a column wise, not row wise. Okay. So for row wise, if you want to concat a 2 data set in a form of row wise, so what you have to do, you have to give a access equal to 0. Once I provide access equal to 0, and again, if I run it, I'm getting this types of data set, which is good, right? Like ID is 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. Name is ABC, DEF. And this is nothing but a school, right? Now, what you can do, you can easily store your data like a final underscore df. Then give it equal to this. So whatever data set we are getting, we are going to store into a final underscore df, right? Then I'm calling a final underscore df. So easily again, we are getting this one. So like this, like this, you can easily combine a 2 data set, okay, by the help of concat function, right? Now let's move forward and see a second one, which is nothing but a merge. Okay, how you can merge it? How you can merge a 2 data set into a pandas. So again, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a help of data frame for creating a 2 data set, like a pd.data frame. Inside data frame, inside parentheses, what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to create a 1 dictionary where ID is nothing but a key and 1, 2, 3 is nothing but 1, 2, 3 is nothing but a value of key. Same name is nothing but a key. Alice, Bob, Charlie in a form of list is nothing but a value of name. Okay. Then again, S4 is nothing but a key, and 85, 90, 88 is nothing but a value of score in the form of list. And whatever data set here I'm creating, I'm storing it into a df1. Okay. Again, once you have created a 1 data set, then what you have to do, you have to need a second data set for merging. If you want to merge a data set, then you need a 2 data set, right? So same like this, what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to create a 1 more data set because I don't have a data set. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write pd.dataframe. Then inside a parenthesis, again, I'm going to create a data set in a form of dictionary, or I'm providing a dictionary to make it into a data frame. So again, ID, which is nothing but 2, 3, and a 4. And again, I have a subject, okay, which is the key, and a value of subject is nothing but a math, science, and history in a form of this. Okay. Now, if you see our data set, if I show you our data set, how our data set looks like. So if I call here df1, so this one is our data set where I have an ID, name, and a score. In an ID, we have a unique ID of a student, and name. Basically, it's showing a name of a student, and a score is nothing but a whatever a student got a score, right? But here, if you see, we don't have this score is indicating from which subject, right? So basically, this is the subject information we have into a DF, right? In a subject of we have a subject information in a DF2, right? And here we have a ID 2, 3, and 4, right? And subject name is nothing but a math, science, history, right? Math, science, and history. So what I want to do, I just want to merge this both data set based on ID, because this column is the unique column in a both data set. So whenever you want to add a two data set where you have a one unique column into a both data set, or we can say that common column in a both data set, by the help of that column, you can easily merge a two data set, right? Where if you see here, merging is what? So merging is similar to SQL joins, which I said to you. And it is used to combine data set based on a common key column. There are different types of merging or merge. You can easily merge your data set in a different way. You can use inner joins, you can use left joins, you can use right joins, and you can use outer joins. So basically here we are going to merge this both data set based on inner join. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, you have to again call pandas, and you have to go into a merge function. So pd.merge function, inside parenthesis, you have to provide your both data set. So df1, comma df2. There is a one parameter which is nothing but a on. On is used if you want to merge this both data set df1 and df2. So how, in which column, based on which column you want to merge this both data set. So on parameter is used for it. So here I'm giving the ID. I want to merge this both data set based on ID. How you want to merge your data set, like a inner join, left join, right join, and outer join. So here I am providing how equal to inner. Okay. And whatever data set we are getting from this code after execution, what I'm going to do, I'm going to store it into a df underscore merged, and then I'm going to call it df underscore merged. So now if you see, so here I'm getting above 90, subject maths, then Charlie, 88, and science. Now the thing is, you have a question, why we are getting only two, why we are not getting a three, right? We are getting Bob and Charlie. Why we are not got Alice? So basically, inner join is basically used to merge both data set. Whatever, we are using a ID, right? So whatever ID is available in a data set one and a two, only that will be added. Okay. Otherwise, it is not going to work. So because of that, if you see, ID1 is available at DF1, ID1 is not available. ID2 is available in DF1, ID2 is available. So it will merge. It will add. Okay. ID3 is available in the DF1. ID3 is also available. ID4 is not available in DF1. ID4 is available in DF2. So whatever column data, sorry, not a column, whatever common data we have into a DF1 and DF2, that will be only going to merge by the help of inner join. Okay. Now move forward and look it into a joins function. So basically, in a joins function, how you can merge your data set by the help of join. So again, what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to create a two data set for merging it. So basically, by the help of pandas, I'm calling a data frame function. Then in a form of dictionary, I'm creating a data set. So here I have a score, which is nothing but a key, and 85, 90, and 88 in a form of list. It is nothing but a value of key, which is a score. And comma, I'm giving an index number of data frame, which is nothing but a 1, 2, and a 3. Okay. Then again, I'm creating a second data set, which is nothing but a pd.data frame, which is in a form of dictionary. Subject is nothing but a key, and math, science, and history in a form of list is nothing but a value of key, and index equal to 1 to 3. And both data set I'm storing into a df1 and a df2. Then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to call df1 dot join inside a parenthesis I am writing or I am giving a df2. So what it will do, it will add it, it will merge this df2 with df1. Okay, and whatever data we are getting here, I am storing it into a df underscore join, and then I'm going to call df underscore join. So I'm getting this one. Okay, so score 85, 90, and 88, and this is a subject. So math, science, and a history. Okay. Now move forward and look it into a append function. So what it will do, append used to be add row to a data frame, but it is now descripted. Use pd.concat, which is a good. Okay. Based on appending, you can easily use a concat function, which is also good. So, but let's see how this append function is going to work into a pandas. What do you have to do? Whatever data we have, like a df1, if I show you, so here we have a score. If I show you df2, so here we have math, science, and history. Now I want to merge this both data set. So I can use basically append function. df1 dot append, inside a parenthesis I'm giving df2. Okay, and I don't want index number. Okay, basically like a 1 2 3 1 2 3, something like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write ignore underscore index equal to 2, and whatever data set here I'm getting, I'm storing it into a df underscore combine, and then I'm going to call df underscore combine. Data frame object is what you append. Okay, so basically it will not work. So what is the conclusion? You can explore different ways to combine and merge dataset using pandas pd.concat function for a stacking data frame. Pd.merge, basically it is a choice, or it is used for merge or two dataset in a form of something SQL style. Okay. Joins is basically used to merge your dataset based on index. Append, basically it's was there, but now it is not working. It's deprecated. So you can easily use concat function. Okay. I hope this video will help you to merging a two data set. Okay. That's it. Thank you.